Alabama, Lee County, Alabama. My great aunt adopted me when I was 2, and my brother was in and out of juvenile, and the court separated me and my brother because they said that it was an effect on my behavior.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Nikki G. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. I have 4 siblings, 1 brother, and 3 sisters.
Okay, Nikki G. What you doing out here in Atlanta?
I've been in Atlanta for like 10 years on and off.
On and off?
Yeah.
Okay. So who came down here? Your mom or dad?
No, I came down here by myself when I was 13.
What made you want to come down here?
I was on the run from a group home I was at in Alabama.
What was that? A group home?
Yes. And I just ended up being out here ever since.
Gotcha. So at what point did you end up in a group home?
It was in Alabama, Lee County, Alabama. My great aunt adopted me when I was 2, and my brother was in and out of juvenile, and the court separated me and my brother because they said that it was an effect on my behavior.
How old were you?
I was 13 then.
13. Where was mom?
My mom, I didn't meet her until I was 13, actually.
Yeah. What about dad?
My dad was in and out of prison my whole life.
Gotcha. And you said who was taking care of you at this point?
My great aunt, my dad's aunt.
Okay, so how did you end up having to go to a group home if she was taking care of you?
I was disobedient.
Right.
Sneaking in and out the house, skipping school.
Gotcha. And this was 13?
Yes.
Okay. So you came to Atlanta, and what was life like?
When I came to Atlanta, I met my son's father. I didn't end up getting pregnant until I was 15, though. And once I got pregnant, I ended up moving back to Alabama and turning myself in.
Okay, you got pregnant at 15?
Yes.
With a boy or girl?
It was a boy.
Boy. Okay. So what made you move back to Alabama?
He kind of forced me to move back. As far as if I was going to keep the child, then I had to go back to Alabama. I couldn't stay up here.
Okay, so he ultimately gave you an ultimatum.
Yes.
If you had the child, you would have to move back to Alabama.
Yes. And he would not be around.
And he wouldn't be around. And you chose to move back to Alabama.
Yes.
Okay.
And I turned myself into the system and ended up going back to school where I got my GED. And then I started college at 17 when my son was a month old.
What college was this?
It was Trenton State.
Okay.
In Montgomery, Alabama.
Gotcha. Your son was how old again?
At the time?
Yes.
My son was a month old when I started college. I was 17 then.
17. So you at this point pretty much just doing it on your own?
Kind of, sort of. He was sending, hush money every month. But yeah, I was doing it on my own, basically.
Like, what made him not want
it was a lot. I found out he was married when I was 5 months pregnant, and he was way older. I also found out he was a retired Marines. It was just a lot.
Gotcha. Okay, so now you're living in Alabama. You turned yourself in. What was the outcome of that situation?
I was placed back into foster care, which made me a ward of the state. But I kept full custody of my son because I was able to take care of him financially myself. So they didn't really know where the money was coming from.
How long were you able to keep your son?
I kept my son up until he was 11 months. Around the time, when he was turning 11 months, I came back to Georgia, came back to Atlanta, and I didn't know.
Like, share, subscribe right now.